What I hope is over time what we'll see is leaders who are both more competent and also more caring and accountable and responsible and effective.
The powerful nature of what the ARC group of companies have done, whether it's ARC Financial or ARC Resources, is a culture. The culture of integrity, respect, commitment to the community, commitment to the environment, and respect for each other. And if a leader can get that into his or her organization, it's magic. And the results take care of themselves. As a leader of our organization, I've focused more on culture than I've ever focused on the bottom line of the organization. And the bottom line has always been there.
When I look ahead 10 years from now and think about how leadership will evolve and how I hope it will evolve, I see the need for leaders, particularly in the business area, to start to think more about all stakeholders in their businesses, not just their shareholders, not themselves for sure. And increasingly we're seeing that the environment is playing for us in oil and gas an absolutely key role, and the need to sort of embrace that and face it. You can't just sort of hide it under the rug. There are people that have concerns that you need to hear. Employees, and then government. I mean, government is very increasingly involved in the oil and gas business, and we have to find new ways to work with government in a very constructive manner to make sure they understand the challenges that businesses face and that we understand their challenges. And so I think it's a more rounded leader that is focused more than just the bottom line. It's a leader that embraces environmental responsibilities, that embraces good governance, and that looks at all stakeholders that are affected by the business that he's responsible for.
So I hope the leaders of tomorrow will embrace this notion of deep integrity and respect for the individual and the people that work within their organizations, and respect for the people that they're dealing with outside their organizations. And we do see that in business, but I don't think we see enough of it right now.
I've come to the view that it's actually more important to be asking how you can create a culture and how you can influence relationships within your organization so that that people feel comfortable developing and contributing from their highest potential.
The reality is, if we look back at the last 10 years, there have been times when I've been embarrassed to be a CEO when I see the lack of accountability that we've seen in some very significant corporate failures or corporate malfeasance. It's hard to look 10 years in the future in anything, but if I have to say what I hope leadership looks like, I do hope the next generation of leaders is more focused on the bigger picture of what a corporate entity needs to be, and whether it's a for-profit organization or a not-for-profit organization. An important member of the community, a company that stands for something, that working for that organization instills pride in the people, and that you stand for something positive.